When I was 13, I had my first love. Yeah, I was like, that's my story. I'm 13 and I've met my love, my first love, my forever love. We're gonna get married. We're gonna have this. We're supposed to have 3 children. No, two. A boy and a girl. And the
Hello, beautiful people. I am Tamim Karis, and over here, we love the Lord unapologetically.
Hi, beautiful people. Hi, children of the Most High. You know what I'm saying? I'm greeting everybody, beautiful people, children of the Most High. Hi. I'm Tamin Carissa, blessed and highly favored. And today I'm back on another video. I told y'all it's consistency this year. Consistency. Because why not? You know. Right. Let's get into it. So today I have a story time, as you can tell. Hey. This is by far the most dramatic thing that has happened in my life. That period of my life, I don't have a lot of stories to tell because I love staying at home and I mind my business. I drink my waters. Thank you very much. So I don't have a lot of crazy things happen to me, right? I'm just a peaceful person. No drama, no wahala. This is a story time of how I thought I had met my future husband at the age of 13. Alright, so this was 2012. I traveled to Zim with my mom and my brother. My sister was staying in Zim at that time. She was doing a grade 1 in Zim. So we'd gone for the December holiday and we happened to travel by bus. Right, so we're traveling by bus, and in the bus was a young gentleman of my age. I had just turned 13 in October, right? So I met this interesting looking guy. I'm 13, dog. What do I know? Anyways, so I see this guy and I'm like, it looks nice. So I have like a small crush, a road trip crush. Yeah, I'll be eating some biltong. All right. I remember the exact words that he said to me. This is my brother, right? So I don't know what I was doing. I think I was scolding my brother on something. I don't know, trying to be cute and whatever, big sister duties. And he asked me, he's like, "Is that your little brother?" And he had like this deep voice, man. I was like, "Is that your little brother?" Yo, I was like, "Yes, it's my little brother." I was like, oh, "Okay, cool." I registered that in my mind. We start traveling, wada. So I'm sitting with my mom, right? I cannot be chokering with her or the husband because we're sitting behind. I think I want to check on she tells her how is baby boy doing, and I couldn't do that. So I was minding my business. Whenever we make a stop, I would look for him. You make a stop, you go out, so it's like a service station, you go buy food or whatever, or you use the bathroom. So I look out for him, like, oh, what's baby boy doing? What that type of thing. And then it so happened that with buses, buses. I have so many stories about traveling with combis and buses and being stranded at some place because of something. Anyways, so we stop at this service. No, the bus has a problem. I think the tire burst or something just when we're out of Namibia entering Botswana, just when we entered Botswana. So we had to go camp at like a service station, not camp, but stop at a service station for a whole day or almost 24 hours or something. So now we're there and I'm sitting with my mom, obviously, because my mom is a girl. I'm always with my mom's side. And I cannot go anywhere else. I don't know the people, and I cannot go and talk to this boy. I don't know him. That time, my mom seeing me with a boy was forbidden. Very forbidden. So my mom eventually falls asleep and I managed to talk to him. Talk to him about what? I'm 13. So we're just having small chat. He's asking where I'm from. I'm like, no, I'm from a rental. What? He's telling me he's from Window. He goes to the school. Cool. He tells me his name. I remember his name, his first, second, and last name. No, his second name, I think I've forgotten it. But from that day, I remembered his first name, his second name, and his last name. I remembered his brother's names. He had 2 brothers. He told me their names. I remembered all of them. I was so smitten. I was so smitten by that young man. So then that time I had the Galaxy Pocket. I was searching in this other picture somewhere. I don't know. I had a Galaxy Pocket. That's phone. Let me check the minutes. Okay, cool. I had a Galaxy Pocket. So he's like, oh, you have a Galaxy Pocket? I'm like, no, it's a touch screen. I don't know what I was thinking. In my mind, I thought he's belittling my phone. I'm like, no, nigga, I have a touch screen. What you talking about? It's a touch screen. Like, it's not a. I was so dumb. I was naive, man, or something. I don't know. Anyways, he just laughs it off, and then we bought and I think I bought gum, or he bought gum and he shared with me. I'm like, no, that's it was chappies. I was like, that's the gum I like. What? We talk. Cool. We didn't exchange numbers or anything like that. Fast forward, holiday finishes, I go back to Namibia. So I went back to Namibia, and then remember I was 13 years old, and my best friend was 18, and we usually went to this other place, to this house. I mean, one of our mother's friend, both our mother's friend, we used to go to their house because they had internet and would go there and just chill. And we're like, let's join Facebook, man. Now we have to convince our parents, like, it'll be our account, we'll be managing both of us, we're both 13 plus 13 is 26. So let us join Facebook. We joined Facebook, we both had details. But I think it was more of my account. She didn't want to have anything to do with Facebook, but yeah, it was more of my account. So what did I do? I searched for Homeboy. Fast forward, I searched for Homeboy. I found it. I searched his name and surname. I found him. I added him as a friend request, what. So, and then we're just friends on Facebook, nothing much. And then I told my other friend about him, and she was like, you should text him. So she texted him on my behalf. So she gave him my number, and I think it was sometime in August. So that's when I reached out to him, right? That's when she reached out to him for me. Then he texted me. It's like, hey, it's who and who. Was I not happy? I had a diary at that time, I remember, and I wrote down the day that he texted me. I wrote it down. I remember it was the 6th of August, 2013. So we text, and my messages would finish, and then I'll be like, oh, I'm on my last, I think my text is finished, and okay, when the texts are done, it'll give you a notification, I think, or you text and then it deducts an amount, and then okay. So I'll be like, no, my texts are done, then we'll talk tomorrow when they can be renewed. Cool. Now that was 2013 finished. We're talking, giggling, flirting, whatever. Ugh, what did I know, guys? Remember this one message that he sent me once. He's like, I think I asked him what are his favorite, no, I don't know what the question was, but he was like, my favorite things are pizza, chocolate, what, and then you, meaning me. Did your girl not blush? I was cloud 9. You could not tell me nothing. I was in love. I'd found my future husband. You could not tell me nothing. So now let me go to the part where I was convinced that it's my future husband. So I remember we met in the bus. So in the bus, I'm like, Lord, if this is the man you want me to marry, please tell me so. And I come ahead, the Lord said yes. Okay. Then I get back to Namibia. I tell my friends, like, oh, I know this is the man God told me. What is God going to tell a 13-year-old? What? I lied to myself. That period of my life, I lied to myself. It was from the age of 13 till age of 17. When I was turning 17, then I came to my senses. Anyways, so I was like, no, this is the man I'm marrying. And my friends were like, yes. My friend, the one I'm talking about. We used to stay together in the same house. You know yourself. She was like, no, I dreamt you and you're wearing this. I told them the name, remember? And you're marrying the person whose name ended with this letters. And those were the last letters of his name. I was like, yes, Lord, it is him. Oh, guys, we're lying to each other. He used to stalk his Facebook page a lot. So I noticed, man, there's a girl commenting on his pictures a lot. She's commenting some funny things, some lovey-dovey things. I'm like, okay. I went to her page. I followed her. I saw her page. Facebook had a header, right? Saw her header, whatever it's called. It was a picture of the two of them standing together. So I was like, I DM'd him on Facebook. I'm like, do you know, what are we going to call him? I'm say Anesu. I'm like, do you know Anesu? She's like, yes. We're friends. No, she's like, yes. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Then she asked me who I am. I'm like, no, I'm just his friend. And then she went to tell him. And then he texted me. It's like, did you text her name? Let's call it Ashanti. Did you text Ashanti? I'm like, yeah. I just asked her if she knows you. Then he's like, that's my girlfriend. I'm like, okay. But not for long, darling. Because I'm a prayer warrior. So he told me, I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So after that, we didn't talk as much. His communication ceases a little bit because it's like weird. Like, come on, dude, you're supposed to be my future husband. What are you doing? So I prayed. I said, Lord, that relationship will not last. I prayed that they'll break up. Something happened, they'll break up. Did the people not break up? Okay, it was not because of my prayers. I doubt it was because of my prayers. It was just because they were young men, like whatever. After that, me and the girl, we stayed in contact. Actually, we would talk here and there. Like after she broke up with what did I call him? Anesu. After she broke up with Anesu, we would talk here and there. Like I got her number and then would communicate and what because we sort of kind of maybe had the same personalities, whatever. 13, 14, 15, 16. I did not entertain any guys. I was like, no man, I'll disturb my future. Then me and him would talk about, hey, how many kids will we have? What? Yang. My friends would be hyping me up. That's the man with guys. Tanchi Furirana. You know this to Furirana. Tanchi Furirana. Rubbish, nonsense. 10, 16 now, you know. We're a bit older, we're a bit mature. And with the getting older and mature, I was also growing spiritually. So I was learning things. Then I'm like, nah man, it's not right. Something is not adding up. 1 + 1 is not 2. What I've been thinking all this time is not right. I started listening to messages because I thought it's definite. Then I learned that now I have a choice in the person I marry. I have a choice. And that's when I started having the proper mindset of, being in Christ Embassy, being part of a church. And I started having the mindset, no, if I would marry someone, I would want to be married to someone who's from my church. And he was not. When I turned 17, I was done. Like the crush gone, deleted. I don't even know how. I just found myself one moment I realized, nah man, I don't want this anymore. Yeah man, and that's how it ended. Like I was just like, nah man, that's not. And unfortunately, sadly, he is no longer with us. He passed away in 2019. When I found out, I cried, man. I was like, man, this guy he was part of my life for such a long period, and he's just gone like that. It was painful for me. And so he passed away in 2019. I remember I found out on the 31st of December when we were getting ready. I was fasting that day. We were getting ready for New Year's Eve service. I cried. I was so heartbroken. So after I realized that I don't want anything to do with him anymore, we became friends. And so when he passed away, we became friends, and he had shared with me some of the things that he was going through, but not in detail, but I could tell something was happening and he was going through a lot of things. And so on his passing, I was so heartbroken. I was like, man, I should have asked more. I should have prayed more for him, because I never really prayed for him, other than the years back when I would be like, that's my husband. No woman is going to be with him. And so when he passed away, I was really heartbroken. I was like, man, I should have asked. I should have prayed more. I should have been a better friend to him, But yeah, it was very painful. At least I got the chance to visit his grave. Yeah. Anyways, that's my story time. Oh, and by the way, you know that song that says, when I was 13, I had my first love. Yeah! I was like, that's my story. I'm 13 and I've met my love, my first love, my forever love. We're gonna get married. We're gonna have this. We're supposed to have 3 children. No, two. A boy and a girl, and the boy was supposed to be the firstborn, and the girl was supposed to be the secondborn, so that he can what? Protect the sister. Thank God for the Holy Spirit. I did not eat this whole time. Thank God for the Holy Spirit. Yeah. Moral of the story. I don't know, man. It's just a funny time that happened in my life. It's just a funny time. Like, I think back to it. And now, anyways, thank you so much for tuning in, guys. I'm Tammy Curtis, blessed and highly favored Han, unapologetically serving the Lord. Remember that God loves you so much, and His love is unconditional, fixed, never changes, never wavers. He's the same yesterday, today, and forever. Bye.